Dear baseball, when I first fell in love with the game, I was just a kid playing his heart out with no knowledge of the future it had for me. I never would have expected the impact that it has had on every aspect of my life. The game, through coaches, family, and teammates, has not only developed my skills on the mound, but more so the dedication and discipline to the things that I love. It has molded me into a confident, hard-working young man who is always seeking more. It has pushed me through hard times, and it will continue to positively impact my life. I'm looking forward to the rest of my journey and all the other blessings the game will bring me. Harry Orth.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Dear Baseball. I'm Dave Saseski, alongside my partner. Say your name this time.
Ben Giller.
There you go. We're here today with the Hoppers pitcher, Harry Orth. Harry, happy to have you here on the podcast.
Nice to see you guys.
Great to have you here.
So, Harry, obviously coming off of a big, exciting weekend like you had 4th of July. You weren't here from that game, but a lot of excitement around the park for sure. I'm sure you heard about the Inside the Park home run, and then the All-Star game. What was that experience like for you, man?
It was fantastic. I've never been in an All-Star game before. I've never done anything like that. And I played here 2 years prior, wasn't in it either time. So it was just amazing. It's cool to see, good to see everybody out there. Energy is infectious. So it was a great time.
Skills competition, though. If you have to ask real quick, should there be something for the pitchers, though?
I don't know. I think it'd be cool, but I don't know what it'd be. And all the pitchers who were in the game did not want to throw before the game. So
they were not. So no pitchers.
I liked it. Yeah.
Well, no pitchers then.
No pitcher. I mean, I feel like the skills competition is those innings you get in that All-Star game, and you had a great inning. I was in the dugout when you came off the field after that. You were fired up, man. And why wouldn't you be?
Absolutely.
Yeah, he was in the dugout. So,
I saw him.
Oh, yeah.
In case you didn't know. Well, he was in the dugout having a lot of fun. But we're going to go through the journey, right? And then we'll wrap it up with your time here in the USPBL. But why don't we start?
Yeah, I mean, so you mentioned you're born in Indiana, in Bloomington. Then you make your way to Wisconsin. You want to talk about that and about your parents and sort of where this love of baseball came from?
Yeah, my family has always been big-time baseball fans. My dad and mom grew up in Kenosha, Wisconsin, and the Milwaukee Brewers is about 40 minutes north of it. So my dad, his whole life, would go up there, 50 cents to get into County Stadium, kind of stuff I can't even imagine. But he would go with his brothers, go up there, watch the game. So there's always loved baseball. Family, every single person loves the Brewers, hates the Cardinals, and but I don't really pick too many sides. But yeah, so that started with that. We moved back to Wisconsin when I was only 1 year old. Don't really remember Indiana because our family was there, and ever since then grew up. Played a lot of soccer growing up, as I told you guys, but I just love baseball. The one-on-one competition is just fantastic. It's not like any other sport where it's me against the other team. And yeah, there's a team behind me, and it's important to use your fielders, but just being alone on that island on the mountain is it's like I fell in love with it. It's very fun. But yeah, so I played recreational baseball all the way up to the age of about 15, 16. A coach saw me. I was actually a catcher at that point. And they said, hey, you should come play travel ball for us. You have a good arm. You can throw the kids out when the baseball field got bigger from the little league size to a larger size. So I was a catcher, and then for a little bit I played third base and first base, and eventually started pitching. And yeah, went to high school, played 3 years of JV baseball as a pitcher, and then my senior year I pitched on varsity, and then committed to the University of Wisconsin-Oshkosh, which is a D3 in central Wisconsin in, I would say, the best Division III conference in the nation, but other people can argue that. So I played there for 4 years straight. Finished up, graduated, I was 21, didn't know what to do, and found a contact here in the USPBL, tried out, and now here we are, 3 years later.
Well, okay, no, I'm just kidding. We know the whole story, man.
Yeah, here it is.
I tell you what, though, a couple of things to unpack there. I'm a Cubs fan. My dad grew up in Chicago, so Tigers fan too, but I hate the Cardinals as well.
Mm-hmm.
So
everyone does, absolutely.
Appreciate that as well. But Tommy Stevenson, I will say, he is a Cubs fan, but he said he likes Yadier Molina.
Weird vibes.
Weird vibes. I gotta say, Tommy, I don't know about that one. But also 50 cents to get into a game.
Yeah, unreal.
Can you even get gum for 50 cents now?
I don't know what you can get for 50 cents.
We're not aging your parents or anything like that. We're just saying 50 cents for a game.
It's crazy.
So I got a cousin that lives in that area. Many Brewer games. I mean, she worked for Johnsonville.
Okay,
so they're always at games. It's an awesome atmosphere there for Brewers games. Was the slide a thing when you go to games?
Always, yep, up in left field, and it's
Yeah.
beautiful.
Isn't that awesome?
And the
it's just-
tailgating. I feel like people don't do that. The
Yeah.
other, like,
Right?
yeah, there's tailgating, but a Brewers game, the stadium could be sold out, and not everyone's there until the 5th inning because
Yeah.
everyone's outside enjoying, drinking with each other, eating together.
Right.
Yeah, it's a fantastic experience.
So you said that you played soccer, and that's what you mainly did when you were younger. Does that help you? Like, do you take pride fielding as a pitcher? Because you're not moving a lot during the game other than your spot on the bump, right? But you're pretty good in the field as well.
Yeah,
Is that
I
something
enjoy
you
it.
take pride in?
Yeah, definitely. I remember it when I was a senior on my like scouting profile thing for travel ball. It said active defensive fielder, and I take that to heart. I love that.
Yeah.
The 1 week, I don't know if you guys were on the call, but I had a couple double plays, and that kind of stuff like
Yeah.
fires
I was
me
on
up.
the call.
Like
Yeah.
it helps me out.
That was awesome.
I enjoy that. I don't know how much it helps with fielding, but definitely
Yeah.
lower half coordination. Like being able to use your legs efficiently helps you in all facets of life realistically. But pitching as well, just being able to feel your lower legs, I think is pretty important. So yeah.
Absolutely. I mean, you mentioned the lower legs. You mentioned how leg day's not your favorite, but really, whose is it? I think what I want to talk about is the fact that you didn't start playing baseball until after the T-ball, until it got to kid pitch, until it's sort of so not that traditional path at all. What was that like? You said your dad sort of had made that a rule.
Yeah, I don't know why he made it a rule, and I don't remember it necessarily, but yeah, I've always loved playing baseball. It's always been so much fun, and I don't know if it helped me at all not playing T-ball, but I mean, I'm not a hitter anymore, so maybe it didn't help me. But
You're a catcher though too, right?
yeah, catcher. Yeah, I was never terrible at hitting, but the coaches were just like, "You'll be better at pitching." So I haven't hit since my sophomore year of high school. So
Did you ever want to grab
spend some
the bat,
time.
though?
Nope.
No.
I don't even want to do it. Hitting sucks.
Yeah.
Hitting's hard. I couldn't even imagine having to hit, especially at this level now. It's a nightmare.
That's why we had Anthony Sharkus on before you, and he's humble. He doesn't like. I walked up to him on the field during the All-Star game, and I said, "Man, you're hitting like 450 this year," and he's like, "I don't even look at my stats." But it's difficult,
Yeah,
right? Because
not
I mean, what
easy.
you guys are doing, and we'll talk about that in a second. You're throwing like 96 right now. It is hard to hit a fastball. In terms of sports, I think it's the hardest thing is to hit off of a pitcher today. You just have to be gifted. So, yeah, 450.
Absolutely.
I'll just stick with what I'm doing, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And then you make your way over to Oshkosh for college. You mentioned that you played best D3 league in the nation. I think there's another USPBL pitcher that would agree with you. Sidney Ferry also played in that league and played against you. Is that right?
And Jacob Mead, actually my teammate. If you want to hear a fun story about that, so our conference had 7 teams. And D3, for some reason, you have to have 8 to get a free bid to the tournament. So whoever wins your conference tournament usually gets a free bid.
Yeah.
But since our conference was too small, they said, well, we would usually get 3 or 4 at-large bids because the teams were so top-heavy and stacked, but we never got a free one for the tournament, which is ridiculous. So we were like, okay, who wants to join the conference? Not many people really wanted to join it, so we grabbed Finlandia, Michigan.
Finlandia.
Who, up in the UP, they didn't
Yes.
have a home
Yeah.
field. They played all away games.
I don't even think they're a school anymore.
Oh, no, they disintegrated last year. But, yeah, we played them, and that was the COVID year. So we only played in college in our own conference during COVID. We didn't play any of the out-of-state teams, and they were in our conference that year, and they proceeded to go on a 67-game losing streak. And which is
Finlandia?
unbelievable, Finlandia.
Yeah.
And that was when Jacob Mead was actually on that team. So whenever I see him, he's
wow.
like, good to be on your guys' side of the ball. But yeah, unreal. But yeah, he was good there. He was an
I was a
outfielder.
sports director in the UP at the
Okay.
time. So Finlandia,
Oh,
when
yeah.
I hear that, I'm like, oh man, it really that losing streak was.
It's impossible. It's like, how do you not accidentally win a game? You know what I mean?
Know. I don't I feel like you
brutal.
have to, right? Like,
Well, they did.
they did.
After 2 years. yeah.
Well, we'll have to have that conversation.
Oh,
with
yeah, ask
him
Mead
as well.
about it.
I'm sure he's not super fond of it.
No,
but
he
we'll
doesn't mind
see,
it, I don't
right?
think.
It's a baseball story, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I kind of would be disappointed if he went like 1-65. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you got that
right.
like one at the very end of the season. You're like,
Is it a story now? You
When they
know?
got their one that year, they ended up winning, I think, about 8.
Oh, they did win the
So,
one.
yeah. So after 2 years of losing, they ended up winning in, I think it was spring. So they started off the year on a hot note. I think they ended with like 8 to 10 maybe. So
Oh,
they made it. They
wow.
made it. You know, they made a
Okay, there
comeback.
you go.
You don't want to
And
be
then the
that first
university-
team.
No, absolutely
no.
not.
You
But then
can't
the
do that.
university disintegrated after that
Yeah,
year.
it's
So
over. It's over with.
Well,
So,
we've been embarrassed too much. We just gotta.
like, what a good story. We're like, well, they're gonna shut the door.
at least they
Yeah.
won before it though. Because
That
if they
is
went
true.
0, oh Lord.
Cool.
That would have been sad.
Yeah.
That would have been sad.
Yeah.
That would
Terrible.
have been tough. But so you played against some of these guys and with some of these guys now through this league. What's that been like to just have that familiarity with these guys coming into now Pro Bowl?
It's pretty cool, especially like with the D3 guys. Like, you know, I think as a pitcher, we're a little bit blessed as D3 guys where if you can pitch, you can pitch. You can
Yeah.
play anywhere. But hitters, that'll beg the question from scouts, oh, he hit at D3. Oh, he hit at NAI. Oh, JUCO, D2. So the D1 thing is important, but I mean, as a pitcher, it kind of doesn't really matter. So I think it's cool having the in-conference guys. Last year, we had a guy named Jace Bauman. He also played in our conference. And it's just cool. It's like a cool camaraderie. Like me and Sydney started against each other, I think, last week. And it's just cool. Like
Yeah.
we see each other and we always smile about it. Like, come from the WEAC. Like, we're here.
I
So,
asked him about that. He wanted that win. And
Yeah,
you got it.
yeah,
but
they got- yeah, we
you
got
had a
it that
really
week.
nice start that game.
Yeah, that was a good one.
You know, and listen, man, it's an easy transition to that because things have really heated up for you. The numbers show. You know, you're throwing 96 miles an hour, right? Your slider's been killer as well. What clicked for you? Was it like, because I know DBS is doing some things, but what clicked for you?
I think it's just like the long-term like work of it. Like
Yeah.
out of high school, I told you guys I was topping 83 miles an hour. I was much skinnier. I was a couple inches shorter, but I wasn't throwing very hard. My freshman year in college, I started getting stronger, started trending up, and it's just been trending up ever since. I think it's just consistency, hard work, good people in your corner. Our manager, Ryan's fantastic. I've worked with Shane now for 2-3 years. Just like the little things day to day, and you know how it is. You don't just snap and make yourself throw hard. So I've been very blessed to be surrounded by good people, good teammates. Is honestly probably the best part. Being able to work with somebody, iron sharpens iron. So it's been just fantastic. I think
love that.
consistency has been key, and hard work. I always think about it, all the hard work is going to pay off at some point. So
The mustache is trending up too.
It
Just
is,
saying.
seriously.
Where does it rank in the league? Gotta know. I mean,
Riley Boss might be number
that's
one.
right.
He's
I was
got a
gonna put
mean
him up there.
mustache. He's got a mean stash.
He's
Same with
almost got
Tyler
that.
Shin.
Tyler Shin's
Shin's got a good one.
that's true. Sid's got one.
Sydney
too,
does
right?
have
He
one.
does.
He grows his stubble a little bit more quicker.
Yeah.
Like it's almost similar to yours. So
Yeah,
it
yeah.
kind of, I think it places down a little bit.
Right,
But
yeah.
he does have a good mustache.
Yeah, just
He
double
does.
side. I like Riley, and being a Brewers guy, Raleigh fingers.
Raleigh fingers.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
It's
I
a
mean,
classic.
Easily.
Absolutely. We had a kid at our college who rocked
Did
the
the Raleigh
fingers.
fingers?
Yeah. It's kind of funny. But
So we talk about. I mean, you've been on fire this year. We're coming off All-Star Weekend. You look great in that game. What is next for Harry Orth? What's the plan?
I just want to keep it up, man. I just want to, like, kind of like Shark, I don't really check stats too much.
Yeah.
I know that I'm leading in strikeouts, and I would like
Yeah.
to keep that. But other than that, like, I just want to go out there and compete. I want to give an organization a look at me and say, we want this guy. And not like oh, maybe this guy. Like, I want them to need me. Because I don't like thinking about what they need and what they want. I want to make it where they need me. They need you in our organization now. I don't want them to be like, oh, maybe we'll take this guy or that guy. Like, that's my biggest thing. It's important. I want to win a championship. The Hoppers have never won one. But I think everybody on our team, coaches, everyone would appreciate much more, moving on. So that's my biggest goal. I just want to keep showing myself, doing my best, and, hope it works out. If it doesn't, that's how it goes. But I'm going to do everything I can for somebody to take me.
My last question for you before we wrap up. We're probably not gonna have. Pierce Banks is a really quiet guy, right? We'd love to have him on the show. We'll see, but having you guys 1 and 2 at the top of that rotation, and then with the offense clicking like it is, I mean, I have to ask, Gio Ferraro too. How special is he, man?
Yeah, it's crazy. You can just tell. It's like probably cliche to say, but some people you see them, like you can just get a feel in the size thing and how they look and how they move. And Gio is definitely, I think we have a handful of guys that I can imagine playing
so many
affiliate ball.
guys.
But like Gio, you can just tell. Like the way he moves, the way he walks, like his stature, his intensity. You guys don't see it as much as we do. obviously just not being up and close. And, when you can see someone's eyes, you can see their intensity. And he was one of the more intense in a positive way. It's not like, oh, shoot, gotta stay away from him, but like just intensely cares. Like he'll hit a good hit and you'll still see him intense about it because he's just such like a high strive for greatness. And I think when you saw me in the dugout after, I had a good inning, but I'm fired up. I want more. You know what I mean? And so it's just, I think we have a lot of that in the dugout. I think we have a lot of intensity and a lot of passion, which I think is why we play so well.
I think it absolutely is, and you just love to see that type of passion, and especially the passion you bring to the game. It's been so great to see. We just want to thank you so much for coming on, and thank you guys for watching another episode of Dear Baseball in the books. Peace.